As you stand
Almost
outside, the dashing lad, frantically deciding where to go next, the clomping of footsteps roars into a full frenzy of hastened sprint as Winnifred dashes directly through the crowds of hundreds, left through what's left of the doorway, leaps to tackle William. As this ungodly force of nature 15-year-old leaps into the air, you turn to see her face scalded in ember, as skin singed by flame hangs lazily from her scalp. With eyes wide, her teeth clenched appear near inches from your eyes. And for a while, you're frozen in this moment, William. Winnifred, the young woman that you had cast friends on, hangs here in the sky, staring at you with the worst glower you have ever seen. What are you thinking?
Oh boy. Can I talk to her?
Time is frozen, right? We're in a standstill.
Okay.
You see this? What are you thinking right now?
I'm literally just, oh boy.
Oh
Big
boy!
lady.
Oh boy!
Oh boy, big
There's no
lady.
regret in your mind, nothing like that. Just, oh, oops.
Oops.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Fucked up, my
I'm
friend.
gonna.
While you're in this moment, you start to feel a little more than just scared. Maybe more uncomfortable. While Winnifred hangs in the air, you notice that the sound of the world continues all the same, even seeing a bird soar by in the distance. As you take a step back, Winnifred hangs in the air, suspended by a blue aura encasing her entire body. From behind you, through the ash, approaches 3 clerics. While 2 focus on carrying with them the blue floating aura of the mayor's head and body, the third one has his sights set on Winnifred. The mayor looks different than when you had first set eyes on him in his new decapitated form. The blood is wiped off, and a small string of blue light attaches from his Adam's apple to his esophagus. For the first time in this new form, the mayor speaks. Oh, Winnie! Why must you do this? You go out and make friends, and before you know it, you go stomping on them. I raised you to love and respect people, and yet you still get a kick from defying me. Years of training just for you to go on and forget entirely what a guard's respect is about. Winnie, I'm going to have the cleric set you down, and we're going to have a talk right over here. You're not going to like it, but you will listen. The cleric slowly set Winnifred down as you all take a step back. And as she regains control of her limbs, the last spasm of anger she was frozen in quickly shivers out as she walks with her head hanging towards her father, viciously scowling at the party with her eyes while doing so. As the clerics, the mayor, and Winnifred all step aside, the cleric that held Winnifred in the air before you stands. Hey, what's up? I'm Craig.
So, dude. Thanks for the save,
It's,
man.
Craig.
Craig, you're a real one. Thanks, bro.
I don't know if you were, I was the guy in there. I was yelling at the other cleric because he was really slow and being stupid with the translations. You might know
He
me
was
from
trying his best, man.
yeah, greatest hits such as Taco Tuesday, really, Mayor? Stuff like that. Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
I don't know you. I don't know if you really remember me, but y'all are pretty radical. I actually think you guys are like 10 years old, but you're pretty rad 10-year-olds, all right? That was pretty cool what you guys did,
literally
man.
20.
I'm
I'm
17.
literally 20.
Badass
I'm
10-year-olds, all
actually 20.
right?
I'm
Badass.
older than you, probably.
Thanks, Craig. Can I give Craig, like, can I just, like...
Dap up,
dap
Craig.
him up?
Dap
Can
him
I-
up. Whatever that means.
Does dapping up exist in this timeline, Eagle?
Even if it doesn't, you just made it happen, and you guys dap up like crazy.
William Eyelash, inventor of dapping.
You
Dap
guys,
him up.
he stands there, and he looks to you after the badass dap. The mayor told me to just keep you guys here until he's done talking with them. So I'm just gonna put you guys on hold for a few minutes, you know, just chill there and.
How long is this gonna last? Can we rest? How long
Oh
do
no,
these...
this is like. He said a few minutes.
Nah.
Question. No, wait. I still have 20 minutes until I finish my short rest, right?
Oh, your short rest is done after that.
Really? Ah,
Yeah, because that's strenuous activity.
I didn't do anything.
You saw it.
I did see it.
That's stressed enough. We play tic-tac-toe on the ground or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who are
we
you
just
playing
did
against?
some
You playing
groups.
against Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I need you to roll for tic-tac-toe. I need you to roll a performance check. Let's see if you win.
Where's performance?
You rolled nat 1. He puts
She
an
dropped
X. You're the X, and he puts an X to finish yours, and he's like, "Oh man, you're so good at this. How'd you do that?"
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again. He beats you this time. And he says,
God damn it.
"Look, kid, I know you're 10, and I just wanted to give you a chance." And he like sweeps the board with you.
Okay, 1 minute. I want to try.
Yeah.
Is everyone gonna try to beat?
We're tied. Tiebreaker round.
Are you going again?
Yes.
Do it. That's 2 nat 20s. It's a tie.
Right?
That was 2 nat 20s.
No way.
That's literally-
Oh my gosh.
Literally 2 nat 20s. Well, it looks like, kid, we're gonna be in a tie forever. And he tries to dap you up. Do you reciprocate the dapping?
Yeah.
You guys dap it up. As you guys finish your intense tic-tac-toe game, you give me a perception check, if you would, everyone.
All of us?
Everyone?
Yeah.
Perception.
Give it a group perception.
Take the advantage roll. Take the advantage roll. Please.
Oh.
Whoops.
Popping off.
Surma got it too. So, we'll say as a group, yeah, you guys pass. Those of you that are paying attention, which is everyone but Surma, sees that this conversation, because Winnifred and the mayor, you can still see them. They're just far away to where you can't hear them. Winnifred is crying.
Oh.
Oh no.
And you can see her father, while he can't specifically do anything, the clerics are kind of acting on his behalf and heal her, and she looks to be completely revitalized. But she's crying, and her father, you can't see the look on his face, but the way that his decapitated body is shaking, it seems like anger. And as that happens, he turns to approach the party with Winnifred cowering behind him, walking, very solemn. And he says, "I've tasked my dear Winnie to accompany you to Bairami, if that is still where you intend to go. Her cousins there will take her in, as she is no longer welcome here due to her transgressions against you unjustly, which she has tried frivolously to lie to me about.
No.
After she
wait.
escorts you to Bairami, she'll be staying there until her cousins leave for their yearly Wondreval journey."
Whoa. All right, listen up, Mr. Mayor. What does she tell you exactly? I feel like no matter how you take this, banishment is not the correct way to go about this. She I don't think she acted that out of pocket. I mean,
Okay, maybe she could have tried not to kill William.
Yeah,
But-
but it was our fault. We did cast friends.
No.
Yeah.
Let's just let her go. And you know what we go on about?
Well,
No.
she has to come with us, though. So if we're gonna,
I'm not
have her
going.
with us, we should
banish-
listen,
put it on
I'm
the
not-
right-
I
I'm not going to banish
understand
Combo.
that my daughter has brought you great pain, and I feel sorrowful that you must travel with her. But, although you must endure her, entrust me that she will not bring you any harm, for she knows the repercussions that await her if she would.
Live ass.
Weird,
I'm not
man.
going. I'm not going if she's still banished. I'm just staying in Oppo if she's banished still. Either Winnie has
Apple's the
Clean
state.
slate.
William, that seems rash. We have a lot of people.
Yeah,
to
but
try
that's
and
rash
save
that she's
here.
being kicked out at 15 from her home.
She's still gonna be with someone.
Yeah, she's gonna be with
Yeah,
her
then they're
cousins.
because then they're leaving for their thing, and she's gonna be alone in a place she doesn't know. That's not cool. She's 15.
She'll be
Well,
fine.
it's a
We
place
don't
that
know how
I
long-
know. I can
Yeah,
show
we don't
her
know how
around.
long this.
How long
adventure
are we gonna
is,
be on this adventure? We're not gonna be able to show her around like immediately. So like,
I meant
she'll
how
be
long her
like,
cousins have until their adventure. That could be
that's
4 months to
assuming that it's even
year.
still standing. That's assuming that it's even.
I understand that you all are very young and trying to be nice. My daughter has done
Literally
a
20.
horrible thing, and
I agree.
all I ask is that for 5 or 6 hours, as you walk to Bairami, that she accompany you so that she gets to her cousins, and when she is there, she will be gone for a year across the entire one, and she will relearn what it means to be a guard!
She kind of badass though. She kind of be the reason we alive though. Not gonna lie.
And almost the reason that you died, and that
I
True.
agree.
is
It'd
unacceptable.
be like that. She's baby. She makes mistakes.
Also,
Everybody
quick
has those days.
question.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way.
I'm raising my hand in the middle of this conversation. I have a question.
Yes.
What we have learned thus far is that we have no idea what this chick be thinking. What's gonna stop her from going, as I may say, ape shit while we're on the walk there?
Exactly
What's
what
gonna
I'm saying.
stop her? Are you putting a curse on her? Or like, are the clerics gonna take away the 7 foot of her? Like, what? How are we gonna? Because we are not in any way, shape, or form strong enough to beat her in her current physical state and our current physical state. What's stopping her besides your fatherly ruling?
I
from
need
killing us all
you
on a
to
walk?
give me persuasion.
Oh Lord, I'm not passing this. Okay.
This is deserved. This is deserved. In fact, let me show you the insurance that I have. And he nods to the cleric. The cleric looks back at him with these eyes that are literally screaming, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And the mayor looks back, and he nods. And with a snap of the cleric's fingers, you see Winnifred decrease in size as her legs become visibly swollen and shrunk as she lays crippled on the ground. My
That is.
daughter was born horribly deformed, and it's through the cleric's power that she has the ability to regain the strength that a guard should. And should she begin to act the way that she did, that would be gone forever. And this is a reminder for her that what power she does have is temporary. Isn't that right, Winnie?
So she only has leg rights if she does what you want her to do, bro. That's kind of fucked up, if I might add.
That's
She also tried to kill you. Can you point that out? She also.
Yeah, but I have leg rights no matter what I do. There's no one
You almost
holding
had
my
no
legs
right
hostage.
because you're dead.
Sometimes you gotta lose life privileges, but at least I have leg privileges when I'm 6 feet under.
I'm voting William out.
No, that's not cool. That's not cool. He's like threatening to take her goddamn legs away. She's
Can I roll for
a
panic
15-year-old
attack?
girl.
Like, I'm going through it right now.
She's a
I
15-year-old girl. He's not allowing her to make mistakes. And like, are the mistakes big? Yeah, but she's a big lady. Big mistakes for big ladies. You know?
And during this, the cleric snaps his fingers. Before, the mayor didn't give him any indication. The cleric just does. And she begins to regain her strength, and she stays pretty much just sobbing this whole time.
I don't like this mayor guy.
I
I feel so many things right now.
that you escort her to Bairami, and know that at any moment you are safe with her. Not specifically because of her, but because of her inability to do anything.
That's fucked up. That's
Right.
fucked up.
Well, we should
You're
probably
a
get
dick,
going.
Mr. Mayor.
Let's just go. Let's
We should
just
get her away
going.
from here. This is such a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Let's
get her
just
outta
keep
here.
going. I feel so bad right
While
now.
we're,
I feel
while we're
so many
walking
things.
away, can I talk to her?
We should
So
probably rest.
if you guys are walking, as you walk away, you hear in the background, Winnifred, I assume you're letting follow you?
Mm.
Okay.
She can, yeah, she can walk in the middle if she wants to.
As she begins to walk behind you guys, not really saying a word to the mayor, you guys just start walking away. The mayor grabs her by the shoulder and grabs her by, through as much power as he has with the clerics to kind of
She's
turn
very
her
limp.
around and says, I will do whatever it takes to make you the daughter you should have been. And you want that, right? I promise you, once you come back from the Wondreevil, you'll be the strongest guard Kendor has ever known. I love you.
Do we hear this?
And he turns her around. Yeah, you hear it.
Okay, so after that interaction, can I kind of talk to her as she follows us?
Yeah.
Are we taking a rest? My question: are we taking a rest, or we just
Are we
heading
out
to
of
Brandominos?
initiative?
You are out of initiative. Yes.
Did you really put us through initiative just to freak us out?
Dun, 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 dun.
You.
So can I talk to her?
Terrible, man.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Hey, bud. All right. So I'd personally absolutely adore if we could just start off on what's that like the different
New
foot?
page?
New foot, clean slate. What's the foot one? Wrong foot. We
On the
got
right
off on the
foot,
wrong
on the
foot.
right foot.
We're gonna
There you
get on the
go.
right foot. I'm saying all of this. She's
So
like,
many idioms and sayings are
I'm
just
gonna start us
piling.
off on the right slate. I'm sorry. I just want to be. I want to be your buddy. I really do. And I didn't think you were gonna be my buddy. I didn't think you were gonna like us. So I was kind of a little bit of a bitch, and I cast friends on you. That being said, even if you don't like me, I still absolutely adore you. You've done nothing wrong in your life. I'd smooch you on the forehead if you let me. Also,
She's also
your
7
dad's
foot tall.
kind of an asshole. Your dad is an asshole, and that's on period, sis. I will kick his ass. Just give me the word. Give me the word, Winnie. He's out of here. It's on site. All right, that's it. That's all I say to her.
I want to pick up William and just put him away from her. Just lift him and move him away.
She's like walking fast, and I'm kind of like jogging beside her, trying to keep up.
The whole time, she is trying to wipe away tears, and she doesn't look at you. She doesn't talk to you. Nothing.
Well, yeah, we are the reason that her dad threatened to cripple her permanently. So,
I mean, I don't know.
feel
Like
kind of shit.
that's fucked up. Like that's fucked up. Like I want her to know she is more than. Is it just her legs that are like messed up, or is it like everything?
She is in the form that you saw her. She was only maybe 5'6", but her legs looks as if they had never been used in her whole 15 years.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to add while I'm following poor Winnifred here.
I will lift you.
She doesn't need her legs to be worthy. She's a cool bitch without the legs. Don't put so much stock in your abilities, like physically. You're cool guy. Kind of give her a pat on the shoulder. It's really awkward.
If you are you gonna try to touch her?
She's gonna kill you. Don't do it.
Don't.
I kind of go for like the I kind of go to it's like the awkward retract. Like I'm like.
Can I pick up William? Can I pick up and move William? I'm doing a strength check.
Oh yeah,
I
Not
move
19.
William.
without a doubt.
Is there something I can do to resist it?
Yeah, you would make a strength save as well.
Oh, I can't do that. It's not gonna work out.
You gotta.
Can I
You
go
have to
and
roll a
talk to
nat
her?
20.
I swear. If
You are totally moved. Can you what?
Can I go and talk to her?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you
Hi,
guys
Winnifred.
are walking out of here, and as you're walking out of the town, you are walking over corpses. There is no avoiding this. You have to walk over bodies of young children and their
I
mothers.
straight up puke.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I lean over and just puke.
Yeah, you are closest to them. You are only.
I am 3 foot.
These babies.
I puke.
She's a halfling. She's not baby. She's a baby who could kill you. She probably has more hit points than you do.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure
Oz.
William is the most baby.
Give me a perception check. You walk
Jesus, Sean.
directly over the bodies and make it to the other side. As everyone is leaving the town, the ash and smoke has subsided a good amount over the past 40 minutes, and as you walk past the outer barriers of the town, all of it disperses, and you start to see the sky for the first time in over an hour. The
Jeez.
middle of the day shines. It's around 4-ish p.m. now. Still only the first-ish kind of day of your time here. As you're walking out, the forest begins to unfold in front of you, with a path leading to the left, which would take you back south of Apo, and then the path leading up north, which is actually more northeast, toward Bairami. The path is laden not in heavy amounts of trees, but in small sprinklings of trees. But the road does fork into a road that goes towards the forest, the path that the two sisters took to get here, and potentially William from Noddle, and a path leading to the south, which potentially Oz and Rashiger may have came from. As you are walking, what do you guys choose? Do you choose... Are you going to Bairami, or would you like to maybe go somewhere else? And also remember, you do have the handout with you. You have the maps, and I can show you anything you would like to know.
Well, before we decide, like, since this is non-strenuous activity and we're just walking, is this counting as like a long rest since we've been walking for like an hour now?
A long rest is like 8 hours.
A long rest is 8 hours. A short rest,
Is an hour.
Yeah, we'll say that this has been an hour of walking. Yeah, when you get to this road.
Yeah.
Because it's about a 4-hour walk through the woods, an hour from the road. Yeah. So you guys actually can expend a hit dice if you want to regain health.
Wait, what was that? D8?
Cool.
No.
D10. Oh wait, no, mine's a D10.
Yours might
Wait.
be a D8.
You
You'll
just
see
can't
it under
dice.
hit. Yeah, click the word hit dice.
Up hip.
I have 12. Do I get
can't
12
hit it.
back?
You get nothing, Katie. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
you
do we
get-
do it?
I get 2.
And you add your my constitution.
It already
I did
does.
the wrong one.
If you rolled hit
Oh,
dice, it already
I add
does.
12 back.
So I get 2.
I just clicked something else, so I'll just add 8.
I am at full health again because I rolled a 12.
Cannot relate.
Cannot
I'm at
relate.
19 hit
Put
points.
3 out
And
of
if
10.
you
I'm
want,
literally
you
on the
can
verge of
use
death.
an additional hit die if you would like to expend another one.
I would absolutely adore that.
Yeah, you can roll another one if you need the health.
Oh, beauty.
Can wait.
If you have 2, you can use another one.
Oh wait,
I
you mean
have 2, but I don't need it.
I
so.
think I have
Wait,
2.
wait, wait.
Okay, so like on my total it says 2, but then underneath it, like the big number is
Was
1.
it a 1? Then you're out.
Okay.
You might have upgraded to 2 with your next level, and you only had 1
Okay.
before.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Dang.
Kalik, you wanted to talk to Winnifred while walking.
Yes. So Winnifred, we don't know each other really at all. My name's Kalik. And I just had I guess was wondering if you knew who Saloon was. Possibly. Well, I guess my point would be her light falls on all who desire to be a follower of her, and she has saved me many a time. I don't mean to pressure you into anything. I'm not very good at talking to people. But just know that she recognizes your radiance and she believes in you. She accepts and tolerates all. And I believe that she could help you. And then I walk away.
Beautiful. That was genuinely, like, beautiful.
I just love how she says tolerates all. My brain went, tolerates.
Well, she does.
Sorry.
That's
That's
part
the
of
only
her.
thing I could hear. I'm like, she tolerates all. I'm like, she only deals with you.
She kind of does at this point. So far.
I'm imagining you, like, doing, like, a sales pitch, like, you're bringing out, like, one of those, like, weird comic books that, like, people, like, shove in your hands at the fair, and it, like, tells you if you, like do anything, you're going to hell.
Saloon.
Yeah, no, I'm imagining, like,
Jesus
like,
bitch.
she has, like, a, like,
to talk about our
woman,
Lord
you know,
Savior
like,
Okay.
part of me wants to yell, Kayla, are you a fucking
like a
evangelizing again?
So, as you come to this fork in the road, take a moment here. Decide what you want to do.
Another turning point, forks again.
He's
the-
putting these
I wanna
forks
go.
in the road!
I want to go home.
We want to
I
go
wanna
towards Bairami, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the direction to Bairami, going to the left side.
I don't know where, but
Let's get it.
those who know
The
that
right-
know the way.
The right will take you to the forest. The left will take you to towards Tunium, the capital.
So we want to go through the right then, right?
To the
For-
forest.
The right,
The forest.
not
Irene.
towards Tunium. The one that's not
No.
towards Tunium. We want to go away from, right?
Yes, we're
Hang
going
on,
back.
let me pull up the map.
So, from Raverum, you guys are heading up this bowed trail to Bairami, and you're heading through a little bit of forest. So, we're going to use a little bit of the theater of the mind as we travel through here.
Isn't that
You
what we've
guys
been doing?
enter into the forest, and the creaking of the trees and sticks and leaves as you crumple on them fill the atmosphere with like a fallen hue. Even though we're in almost a winterish time, it's a relatively nice day today, but it feels more like autumn in here. You can feel the humidity of the trees and the precipitation radiate through, not with heat, but with a cool wind through the trees. You walk down the path, and while the trees slowly begin to envelop you in their lazily strewn about fashion, the sky becomes darkened as the canopy overhead lets small shimmers of light in. Winnifred heads the back of the party, if you allow her to, and she stays behind everyone, head down, very sullen, does not speak a word to anyone, at least out of her own accord. Those of you at the front of the group get the brunt of some of the beauty before anyone else, as small rivers begin to appear, trickling down the sides with just the faintest hue of water spewing down them, and rocks glisten with little beams of light as ice crystals from the night before when the cold weather had hit them still shine. Vines are still falling off of the trees and have tiny toads and little like a fairy dust you can see on the tips of some leaves. It looks like. This is a beautiful place, and the two sisters would know it better than anyone how much they've traveled through here. This is a beautiful piece of land. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone is totally at peace here, though, after what just happened. So as we travel through this beautiful landscape, I think it's time for the party to get to know each other. And so, given this time of walking and, you know, as the day gets darker and darker, what do you guys talk about on this trail?
I'll go first. Our story. My hand is raised. Somebody call on me.
Okay.
Go for
I
it.
shot my brother in the leg once.
Explain.
Okay, so my family wasn't like a traditional family. I'm adopted by a little halfling. Long story, she's dead. Anyway,
Hey, I'm adopted too.
hey, my brother, we were trying to hunt. He was more skilled at the long range weapons than I was. And he wanted to get me to shoot bow, and he made the mistake of standing in front, or like at an angle to me instead of behind me, and I misfired and shot an arrow into his leg. I was not allowed to touch long range weapons after that, so that's why I use an axe now. Okay, we'll just sit in silence for a little bit longer then.
You know, way back when I was a wee lad, there was a talent show, and now, you know, I'm pretty talented. I'm like kind of the best there's ever been. I'm kind of a big deal. I don't know if you know about my
Really? I've
my
never heard of you.
owie. All right.
I'm so sorry. Oh God. I didn't mean that way.
It's whatever. I don't care. Like a tear rolls down his cheek. No, I'm kidding.
I just don't listen to music. Mom never let me have one of those like music
Lucky
players.
for you, I like reach for my instrument.
If you start playing traveling music, I'm breaking your instrument, and that is a promise.
Hang on.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna come through this Discord chat and kill you.
I'm not doing this. Okay. Anyways, so when I was a young boy, I really just got upstaged. It was a disservice to everyone, really. This guy sucked. He blows. Trellum This guy, absolutely terrible. You'd hate him. 'Cause I do. I hate him. Ah! And so he got to, like, you know, go to the town hall, and he got to do all the things that I was supposed to do. It was supposed to be me. I'm the golden god. And you know, really, like, my entire life is just revolving around being better. I will succeed. I don't know how, but boy, I'm gonna do it.
I pat William on the shoulder. It's okay. It's all right. You're okay.
You got this.
Have you heard about my band, Rushiger?
I don't listen to humans a whole lot. This is the longest I think I've talked with a human.
Do you like it? How you feel about humans?
The vibe is changing. It's all up
Oh,
to
that's
you.
great. That's great. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Huh?
For a long time, I wasn't very accepting of anything other than humans either. You know, it's great once you start to accept people and understand that people are different, even if they are a goblin or a construct, whatever they want
A
to be.
Duragard? What are we talking about?
Well,
Is that racist?
Are we getting into tragic backstory, TM? Are we?
I like look over at Rushiger and I go, is that racist?
I was like, is she me? Is she me?
I'm like,
Because I am not a goblin,
That's racist.
right? And we will throw hands.
well, I remember. I don't really want to
Try
delve
not
too
to
deep
nice.
into it. I don't want to delve too deep into it, but the long story short, my family was killed by goblins. So for a long time, I had disliked goblins. Until I remember one day I was sitting in my window because my parents they didn't let really me or June go outside and explore much. So I remember sitting in the window and there were some goblin children running around. I don't know how they got there, but I remember just looking down and feeling such a beautiful feeling and from that moment is where I decided to follow Saloon. I realized that I believe in acceptance and forgiveness and tolerance. It's a beautiful thing once you learn to forgive. It's wonderful.
I kind of like look back at like Winnifred and I'm like, yeah, you can like make new friendships because of it. And I kind of like give her a thumbs up.
Okay, I hate to say it. I
wish would go, I'm talking about me.
I'm pretty sure there's like a scene like that from VeggieTales. I'm pretty sure you literally just recreated a VeggieTales scene.
I'm like walking backwards. I like trip over a rock. Kind of like hop back up. And I'm like, I'm good.
I would purposefully put myself in between like William and Winnifred, so William doesn't do anything stupid.
I'm like yelling over Roshiger's shoulder, hey Winnifred, our names both start with W, that's kind of crazy, we have so much in common, we're both humans, that's crazy,
I like to be around.
We should be friends!
Does
like,
William have a crush on Winnifred?
No, I just want her to like me! Not like that! Not like that! I just want Big Lady to like me. I want to befriend her. I want her to have belief in herself. I want her to
probably stop calling her Big Lady.
Do you want to have big kids with her?
Do you want to have big kids with her?
Call her that.
Oh my
What? Did I say something wrong?
So listen, I'm not gonna be a simp in real life and then also be a simp in D&D. I'm like
Too late,
Charlie.
You're simping already.
I'm an 18-year-old boy, 19-year-old boy, maybe? I don't know. Not
Who's
allowed.
the youngest here?
Not allowed. Oh,
Am I the youngest?
How old are you?
I'm 17.
Yeah, and then yeah. I think.
It's Winnifred, she's only 15. She's
Yeah, but like
child.
outside of Winnifred.
You can't even vote. Like turning to her, like you can't even vote yet. Does voting exist in this world?
Some states.
We're democratic now.
Is Oppo democratic or is it like a?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
Well, they have a
voting
mayor, so
exists.
yeah.
Well, just because you're mayor
they
does not
refer to him
mean
as,
you
like, a
vote
king.
in.
Yeah.
No, the
Does not
mayor
mean you're a Democrat.
the mayor is not a voted position. FYI.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a family line.
Oh yeah, I
Usually.
forgot. Yeah.
Usually, but I don't know. Not this world anyway. I don't.
Well,
Lord
you
Trent
know the
is
city of
sorry.
Oppo has the council. They've got a council there. That's what governs.
Can I start playing that song from SpongeBob like at Winnifred like through Roshiger like
Which
I
one?
will
The best
friend
time
who
to
do
wear
that
a
together.
bright sweater.
the friends song the fun.
Now.
You get one song this whole trip.
Wait no because I have a okay, first of all, this is a couple questions in one, sorry. So would bardic inspiration like be useful outside of combat? Like would that be able to like boost her mood in any way? And then also Song of Rest.
No,
is that-
because someone has to choose to use bardic inspiration. It's not imbued on them.
Oh.
Right? This is like you saying, if I give you an apple, does that mean you ate today?
Oh, true. Okay. So can I just like can I sing the fun song from SpongeBob? Can I sing that like at Winnifred and just kind of hope she like
You have to do
eventually?
the William Eyelash version of F is for Friends.
out loud?
Well, no,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
have to do
yeah.
Ne'er-do-well Fellas version of it.
Oh, okay. Hang on, give me a minute. So I got F is for fellas. All my songs revolve around fellas, by the way. F is for fellas who do fella stuff together. U is for
You big lady.
for you big
like me.
lady, and is for Noddle, which is where I'm fucking from.
And we're on our way to buy Raimi.
Oh my god, do I still have that alcohol I stole from that elf?
You
at
do.
the end? I'm getting hammered.
Can I
I start singing a rendition of Shots.
Okay,
It's
so
probably not a lot. He probably drank like half of it anyway. Probably not very much.
So from you four,
This is for you.
we've still got 2 left. What stories do you guys tell? The last 2.
Oh yeah, I'll go. I raise my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I grew up as a
Great
thief
boy.
for a fair chunk of my life. I was a thief at one point. I went out for a couple days at a time. I'd beg and steal what I can, and then come back home to my family. And then that's how we made our living. Until one day, during my usual rounds, I was picked up from a priest, and they brought me in, and that's actually how I became a cleric. They took me in and prayed, and then they taught me their ways. Arguably, I came out a better person. I may have burned 1 or 2 people. I look back at Winnifred. Sorry. But anyways, I'm mostly a better person.
You found God by pickpocketing a priest.
May
Yeah.
Our Lady of Silver guide you.
But now
Whatever God you believe in, my God.
now I do God's work by healing people and occasionally the opposite of that. But for the most part, keeping people alive.
I'm gonna
That's a
just
good
look
goal.
at Winnifred and make sure that she's not gonna start crying again. Because that was rough.
Stopped crying, or is she still crying? Because that's
She's
just gonna
probably
be
still, like-
dehydrated.
She wiped the tears off her face almost immediately after the conversation with her father, but she's still sullen and she literally hasn't looked at any of you.
You
Big
think
lady, I
her?
love you.
She's like,
Shut
drank a whole
up.
cup of Major Depresso.
Huh?
She drank a whole cup of Major Depresso. She's
I don't think
sad.
carrying her would be a good idea.
What do you mean carry her? Huh?
Like, sorry, my brain skipped a couple steps. Just carry her to make her feel better. I don't know. My brain went, I'm strong. I can carry. And then I forgot to say my process out loud. But I realize now that I'm speaking it out to the party that would probably be a really bad idea.
Can I do like a persuasion check or something to just get anything out of her? I'll be like, hey, so what's your favorite whatever thing? What's your
What-
favorite? What, you like jazz? Can I ask her if she likes jazz?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a
The
persuasion.
It's just like, what's happening? What's happening?
It's a nat 1!
Oh my gosh.
Do it. I'll roll a
Jazz? Do you like it?
I need you to just give me a flat D20 roll.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
This flat luck check.
No.
You trip and fall and take 2 points of damage as you're saying, do you like jazz? No chance to save yourself on 2 nat 1s, buddy. You take 2 points of damage.
2 nat 1s.
What are you at, Surma, for hit points?
Is that metagaming? Am I allowed? Is that allowed?
No, you're fine. Go for it.
7 out of 10. I
You
wasn't
are-
9.
You're
I'm like
dying so
significantly
quickly.
injured from that. Like I'm bleeding through my clothes.
I'm gonna elbow June and be like, so, Junie, do you have any stories you want to tell?
Yeah, tragic backstory.
Tragic
Not
backstory.
though.
Okay. I mean, it's
Not
not like
tragic.
tragic. I mean, okay, yeah, I was abandoned on a deserted island as a baby, but like, I don't remember it.
I was abandoned. Gang.
Nate! I become best friends with
We
Crushing her.
Orphan kids. Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah, no, I was found on deserted island, as a baby, brought to an orphanage where I was adopted. I mean, like, the only thing I have from when I was a baby is this coin, but, I mean, part of me thinks it'd be cool to, like, it's only, like, curiosity, you know? Like, I have this mysterious coin, but, like, I don't know, part of me thinks, like, I got put into a good family, but, like, at the same time, like, what does this coin mean, you know? Like, I don't know,
What does it look
curiosity
like?
killed the cat,
What's
you know?
on the what's on the coin? Do any
Yeah,
of y'all
describe it.
recognize what did it look like?
Describe it.
Dot coin.
Oh man, I have to.
Put it in the
William-
chat.
William is disgruntled. He feels like he's the lamest motherfucker in this entire party.
Yeah, no,
Trying
he has
so
no
hard to
backstory.
get
like
along.
I mean, it's like pretty small, you know, but like it just has this smiling face without like that's missing one of the eyes, you know, like if you guys recognize that, it'd be pretty cool, but
Is there any language on it or
Don't
anything?
know anything.
no, it's just like the face that doesn't have the eye.
Does Winnifred have anything on her, like any like survival stuff, or is she
She
just...
has the kit that I gave her, the sandwich and the money.
Oh, she does.
That is actually been eaten on this walk.
She ate it. Can I
So
ask
then-
her if she liked the sandwich that I made her? Can I ask her if it was good?
Yeah, you can ask.
Do I have to roll anything, or can
No.
I just ask? Did you like that PB&J I made you? I made it with love, Winnifred.
Okay, there you can give me another persuasion.
I made it with love.
She doesn't say a thing.
God damn it! What are you doing?
Does she look
I'm
mad?
gonna,
She looks the exact same she has the whole walk.
I'm gonna pull out one of my rations and I'm going to hand it to her and I'm gonna say, "Do you have anything that you want to say, Winnifred?"
Roll
I've got
persuasion.
alcohol. We can get her drunk.
She's 15. No.
We're not
d-
giving.
Oh shoot!
She doesn't look at you or respond at all.
So she doesn't.
Can I
take the
offer
ration?
her alcohol?
We're
Damn
not
it.
giving a child alcohol.
Can I like kind of do like a sleight of hand, try to see if I can grab the teddy bear out of Rashiger's pocket and just kind of like.
I thought I lost it
No.
when I went into a mad
Oh, did
rage
you?
in the party. Yeah.
Aww.
Didn't I write it? Yeah, I lost it because that was how I made that nat 20 roll.
Oh right, you
Back.
dropped it.
Oh, you were mad about. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how I
Um,
went into a mega rage and one didn't die.
I can
So how
assume you
long
probably
do we
picked
have
it back
until we
up
get to-
though. I assume you picked it back
Oh,
up because
So
you
I still
liked
do
that.
have it.
You cared about
So
that.
can I-
Add it.
Can I do a quick
Adding-
sleight of hand and see if I can like grab it out of it? No, I'm not stealing it. Like I will return it. Can I just
You
do like?
better. or I will
like-
kill you.
Can I just like grab it and just like make it like wave at Winnifred?
Sure. I'm very aware you're doing that.
But you're okay with it? Okay, so I don't have to roll for sleight of hand then?
No, if she allows you
Okay.
to.
Okay,
Here,
then
I hand you Jennifer.
Jennifer, thank you, Rashiger. Do I have to roll anything to wave?
Give me.
Can I give her like the most charming wave ever?
No,
like,
this is
wave?
gonna be persuasion again.
Damn it. Dude, I don't gotta
Nothing.
persuade her of nothing. I actually love her from the bottom of my heart.
Nothing.
This isn't an act.
I yank my teddy bear back, put it back in my bag. It's mine.
Can I make the religion check thingy to Saloon to ask her if there's any way that I can help Winnifred in any way?
I mean, yeah.
Like, is that a thing?
Give me a religion check. 15. What do you say?
Our Lady of Silver, I shall ask that you turn me to the moon and for you to be my true guide in showing me how to give Winnifred your radiance and your light through anything I can do. That's a sentence. That's so nice.
The ominous roll of the dice.
I know.
He is deciding your fate.
As you say your prayer, give me a insight check.
Damn.
Your back pocket begins to feel heavier than it did a second ago.
Okay, I'm going to reach in my back pocket.
As you reach into your pocket, how do you... As you reach your hand in, you are met with this cold metallic touch to your fingertips with a small chain between your fingers attached to whatever this is.
It's Mercury. Don't touch it.
Okay. Can I like? I'm gonna like stop walking and kind of fall behind everybody, and then pull it out because I want to.
Even
I don't
behind
wanna, like, scare
Winnifred,
everybody.
who's at the
Yeah.
back?
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of stop. Are you trying to disguise it? Are you like looking at a twig or something?
Yeah. Sure.
Do I notice
Oh my
this?
goodness.
Like, as
You-
her
you-
sister, do I?
You would have been near the front because you guys know the path, so everyone would see you falling back.
Right.
So Gaelic, what are you doing?
Nothing. Just make sure. I'm gonna take a little break. I have to go to the bathroom.
Do you want us to wait or?
No, I'll catch up. We know this trail like the back of our hands. Don't worry. I'll meet up with you.
Then do we continue on without her then, or?
I'd want to wait so she doesn't get too far back. But
Yeah,
like,
is it that
necessarily,
quick of a
like,
pacer?
watching her.
Jesus.
No, like we
Also,
were like,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So like.
right? No, so like
Going to
I don't want to
watch
like
me?
I don't want to like watch her. Like I'm just
I mean,
gonna,
we
like,
could just.
Dibs.
What?
What?
No, That is
I
my
have to go to the
sister.
bathroom. I'm
That
not
is my
thirsty.
sister. You
I
can't
have to
do
pee.
that.
I'm not thirsty though.
Oh my god.
Roll to drink.
So the
No,
party's
no, we're not
staying
drinking.
back?
We're
Like not like that close. Like I think we should like wait though. Like
I mean,
wait.
how far? Okay, Kaylee, we can just wait for you here. If you want to just go into the woods for a little bit, I guess.
Sweet. Okay.
So as you head into the woods, you pull this thing out of your pocket?
Mhm.
So as you pull it out of your pocket, you actually had a pretty good guess of what it was, and you were dead on. It's a locket. It's a small oval locket with a tiny clasp on the right-hand side that, as you push it down, can unlatch. And as you open it up on the inside, you see a faded portrait of a young woman that you don't recognize at all, but a young woman nonetheless.
Okay. I'm gonna like wait a few minutes so that they're not super suspicious of me. I'm gonna go to the bathroom 2 seconds later. So I'm gonna wait for a minute or so, and then I'm gonna come back out, give everybody the thumbs up so that we start walking again.
Damn, you do piss quick. Fuck.
But I'm gonna stay towards the back of the group with Winnifred.
Okay.
So you guys keep walking.
Okay, cool. Guess you don't want to walk by me then. Whatever. Fine. I'm hurt.
I am going to turn to Winnifred and start to talk to her again. Well, talk at her, basically, is what's happening here. Look. I understand somewhat how you feel. Maybe not exactly, but I get it. And I know it's not necessarily something that you're too familiar with. But I want to give you something that I think might help you. I only want what's best for you. And as I'm saying this, I like hold my hand out like upside down so that I can like put it in her hand, sort of thing, if she responds to me. Look, I've prayed, and I really think that this is something that might be useful to you. I don't know what it is, and I don't know anybody else that would get any use from this. And so I'm just holding my hand out, waiting for her to respond.
It's like, here, you dropped this, and then you just hold her hand.
Like,
You-
"Can you hold this trash?"
You hold it out to her and she doesn't respond. What do you do? How are you holding it to her?
I'm like holding it like this, and it's in my hand, kind of thing. Like I'm going to give
Nothing.
it to her. Okay, then like, can I have it like like hang over one of my fingers and like do this sort of thing so that
Sure.
it's hanging so she can see it.
She doesn't
Is
respond.
this yours?
Oh, it.
Okay, I'm gonna open it. And
She's literally looking at the ground. She's not looking at your hand at all. She hasn't this whole
Should I
time.
be rude? But
What
she's
do you
still
want to
walking,
tell other
right?
people what you? Because right now the rest of the party probably wouldn't hear you talking to her, so you can't ask
Right.
them for advice. Unless you want to
Is
reveal.
she still walking with everybody? Like
Yeah,
she's still
you guys are
moving
still
on?
walking.
Can I step in front of her
Yeah.
and like make her stop, or so that she'll run into me? 'Cause
Yeah.
she probably will run into me. She's not gonna
Mhm.
stop. So yeah, I'm gonna step in front of her. I'm gonna go, hey, and like raise my voice. Oh gosh, I'm gonna make a mistake here.
Does that
Kinda, like,
catch
look back.
the attention of all of us? Like we all.
If
just,
you
like,
say it
look back.
loud, everyone looks. Yep, everyone turns around as Kalik just says hey to a looking down, walking Winnifred.
Look, just take this, okay? We don't have to be friends. You don't have to like us. But you need this.
Hop off, sis.
She continues to walk right through you. If you stand in front of her, she's just going to push her shoulder past you.
I don't know.
Can I like, kind of like, annoy Winnifred into like talking to us? Like, can I like, kind of like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we
No,
there yet?
no. Can
remember
I
how
do like an
earlier-
insight?
You want to do an insight
like-
on Winnifred?
Can I like try to see like if I can find a way to like get her to just look up? Like, is there any way?
Give me a
I don't know how to roll for that.
knowledge. Give me a knowledge.
Knowledge. Where if I were knowledge, where would I be?
Okay.
If you can't find knowledge, do wisdom.
I don't see knowledge. Yeah, I'm a dumb bitch. I'll do wisdom. Ah.
You don't
17.
have knowledge.
Yeah, it might not be on these versions of character sheets.
Not this version.
Yeah.
We do intelligence actually instead of wisdom.
Intelligence.
That'll be
Okay.
the closest next thing. 7.
Oh my
I'll honor the 17.
Okay.
You-
Thank you.
From the way she's been acting, there's like 2 ways to get this, right? You would either have to impose a threat in
What?
front of her, or you would have to literally give her any good reason in the world not to. And you guys have just been talking to her this whole time, and she doesn't care. Why would she care?
Kayla, can I see the locket?
I show it to her. I don't let go of it, but I show it to her.
Okay. Does this woman in the locket look anything like Winnifred?
Well, wait, you haven't opened the locket.
Yeah. If
So
I like.
you wouldn't know that there's anything in it, because the locket's closed.
Okay. Can I look into the locket? Like.
If anything, I'll like open it for her.
Okay, so
Okay,
you
so I
turn
look-
around and open it to Kalik.
June.
To June.
June.
Yeah, sorry, June.
It happens all the time. I mean, come on. I'm a halfling. We look nothing alike. We're adopted. Just because we have the same last name doesn't mean.
Were you asking that question to me or to?
Yeah, like asking to like look at the.
I
Picture
don't know.
locket.
I can't tell. This person is
Like,
it's so
does
faded.
this-
I can't tell.
ca-
It's obviously
so-
an older picture.
Like, does this look anything like Winnifred? You know, because like, where'd you find this?
Give me an insight check.
Bless you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Both of us. Or...
Yeah, both of you.
Okay.
Vaguely, maybe. I don't know. It does just kind of look like a young woman, and you could kind of confuse that with anyone if you tried hard enough.
Winnifred, do you know who this person is?
It can always be
So,
her mother.
so what do? Do you put this like? Do you like dangle it as she's
hold
looking
it-
down?
I like. Is it okay if I take the locket from Kayla? Can I just like grab? I grab the locket from me and I like just put it under like where she's looking down on the ground. Like I put it directly in her eyesight.
So you're just holding it straight up while standing under her.
I just hold,
Yeah,
like,
I'm short
I just try to
enough.
get her. Wait, how
I feel like holding it up like this.
Just
Right.
like this.
As you do, she looks down, continues to look down, but looks slightly up at the locket for the first time. And as her eyes lock on it, she doesn't do anything except give a very slight.
Who is
Winnifred,
this?
do you know who this is?
She doesn't say
The
a
interrogator.
word.
Okay, maybe.
Kalik, give me an opposing strength check.
Aw.
I'm directly on if Winnifred is still
Apparently, I can't find anything where. There it is.
Strength is one of them, yeah.
All right,
The
and
first
now
one, you know.
June, give me an opposing strength check.
Okay.
This is gonna be both.
Where's the strength?
All right. Yep. So long as one stopped, you see Winnifred's hand shoot forward out of nowhere suddenly, reaching for the locket, and you are able to stop her before she can grab it. Kalik, you stop.
Do I do that by
Winnifred.
just like taking it back from June?
Yes, you can't stop her hand, so you take the locket, and instead,
okay.
Winnifred's hand collides with June's hand as almost a high five.
Nice.
But it's more like a fist bump with a high five combined, so it's kind of like this.
It's like a turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a turkey.
I'm going to be like. I'm gonna be like that scolding parent where it's like, you don't get this until you do your chores. I'm like, you don't get this until
I
you
think
tell
she's had
me
enough of
what's going
scolding
on.
parents.
We should.
Yeah.
We should. I mean, if it's hers, we should give it to her.
But it's not hers, it's mine.
Why did you have it?
Yeah, what's happening? Hello?
Yeah, how did you
Look,
find this thing?
look.
Why is it on you?
What's going on?
I don't know the knowledge of the world. All I did was pray to Our Lady and thank you to Our Lady for giving me such a wonderful gift.
Yeah, I still don't believe in God.
I look at
you
Winnifred and I go
pray
like,
and
at least I
pray?
didn't pickpocket you. I didn't steal any of your things, Winnifred. I'm just saying, if you were to be somebody's bestie in this group, I don't know. I think it might be William. I don't know.
I haven't stolen anything for
That's
your
not yours.
information.
Does that belong to you? Is that your property? Do you know this person?
Until I figure out who it is, I
She said
believe
that she
it's
found it in her
rightfully
pocket. She
mine.
found it in her pocket.
Damn, that's crazy. Pockets are where you keep stolen things.
I'm gonna put William in a headlock, I swear to God.
Look, Winnifred, we need to know what's going on, what this is. I asked Our Lady specifically what I could do to help you. If this is going to help you, I will give it to you. But I need to know first that you're not going to ignore us this whole time. You are part of our party. You're important to us.
Facts. I say period. I love you, Winnifred.
Oh my God.
You're
Shut
worthy.
up.
I
You're doing
swear.
amazing, and I'm so proud of you.
Let her
Winnifred,
talk, you.
I will
Come
give
on.
this to you. Just please tell us what's going on. What are you thinking?
Kalik, shut the fuck up.
You just give her the
Oh.
locket. It's her locket. If it's her locket, then like.
I'm
still
like
holding
bent
on to
over
it.
laughing.
Kaylik, I think you should give her the locket.
I'm not going to give her this until she tells me what's going on.
Man.
She can't hurt us.
I look at Winifred. I'm just like, I'm sorry.
But why
I can't
push
really
her
do
to the
anything
point
else.
of like wanting to hurt you? Like, so
Yeah,
she'll
like,
have to like test
If
that,
this
you
is
know?
if
Like,
this
I
is
mean,
important to
can't.
her, it's none of our business.
like I don't know. Like, I feel like we shouldn't use that. Like, oh well, we'll take away your leg privileges if you don't do what we want, because then that's just
Yeah.
we're just on the same level as her
Come
dad.
on,
So we
come on,
can't get to
Caleb,
her
it's none of our
without
business.
threatening her. Then like that's not cool. I mean, like let her
I
come
wanna
around on her
know.
own.
I
I
want
Yeah,
do
but it's
too.
not any of
We
our
all wanna
business.
know.
I want you to
But, like-
know that as you're having this discussion, it's been about 4.5 hours. You are about 30 minutes away. You can't see anything yet, but you are getting near the end of this journey.
Damn. That's depressing.
I sigh, and I look at Winnifred, and I hand it over.
Thank you.
As Winnifred takes the locket, she holds it, and this looks like an M&M in her giant hands. But to you, it looked like a whole-ass diamond. And as she holds this very tiny locket in her massive hands, she looks at the woman inside, kind of squints her eyes, closes the locket, and she puts it kind of down the crook of her shirt and keeps walking.
Okay.
Does her like mood change at all, or
Not that you
is
can
she
tell.
still the same?
Can I go up to her like now that the journey is kind of coming to an end here? Or
Pretty
we're at-
good.
No, okay,
So-
woman. Before she does that, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm sorry for what we did to you. I know you don't want to talk right now, so I'm just gonna say sorry, and I'm just gonna keep walking. I hope that what we gave you was good for you. Yeah.
Are Oz and I
Good
the
luck.
only ones who haven't talked to Winnifred like at all
Yeah.
this entire
Yeah.
trip?
I think so.
Talk to her. Talk to her.
I know Oz will not talk to her.
No.
Nicely, anyway. I'm still
I'm
debating.
just apologizing to her, and then I'm walking right back up to the front to keep
Can-
leading everybody.
Can I go up to Winnifred and be like, just like not sarcastic, like coming across like mean, but sarcastic, like trying to make her like laugh, like just kind of start talking like, I feel like we've talked a lot on this journey. I feel like we've really gotten to know each other. Like I really feel a connection. Give me some, and I go to like give her a high five, and like I don't move it much past like here, so I'm just like, so if she wants to leave me hanging, she can leave me hanging.
Yeah,
like,
mere
I'm
persuasion.
Not, like, forcing the high five. Please, this is all I want. I just want. Please.
She doesn't do anything.
No. Can I like just persist
No.
and kind of like bring it back up and kind of be like,
Yeah, you
Go
can
on.
do it with disadvantage.
do it with.
Do what with
Okay.
disadvantage?
Persuasion.
No.
Good,
Yeah, we take that
good,
4.
you're
We
one.
take that nat 1. As you put your hand up, I need you to, just give me a pure D20 luck check.
You're gonna die. Whoa!
You catch yourself as you begin to trip backwards from this high five.
Gang.
Can I like, as I'm falling backwards, can I kind of like catch myself and then come up to Rashiga and be like, give me some, and I'm still holding up for the high five.
Yeah, sure.
Rashiga,
Flick him in the forehead.
I'll take it.
But not strong enough to hurt him, just enough
Right.
to make him feel.
So,
One damage.
now,
I'll take it.
so,
If you
Would
want to
you
take
want
the
to
hit
take
point,
damage?
take the hit point.
as
Are we too... Okay, never mind.
as you get toward the end of this forest area, you can't see anything yet. You know that you're getting closer. You do hear Winnifred from the back of the group out of nowhere say something.
What?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
No.
No, to Surma, not to
Yeah.
Winnifred.
You know, there's... Fucking hate you. There's
Yeah,
a lot of things that are happening. I do not feel great. You guys look like fucking shit. Let's set up camp, because it's really dark. Let's get a full night's rest. And then we go to buy Raimi.
All right, if we set up tent.
Fine.
How
Yeah.
many tents are there? Like, are we? Do we?
You don't
is there,
have
like, one big
tents.
one, or- Oh, so we're
We
just.
don't have any tents. Do we all have to make survival throws? Like what?
Yeah, you'd have to set up camp.
I don't know.
So
I
do
nod
we-
my head
No-
in agreeing with her because I'm a little embarrassed about how nosy I was being earlier.
Yeah, guys, let's set up camp.
Yeah.
Good idea, Winnifred. That's my boy. That's my boy.
So do we each have to do it?
Everyone roll survival, including Winifred.
Do Kayla, can I get
You already have your
advantage?
proficiencies and stuff, yeah. They're already calculated in.
So
Yeah, but do they get
have-
advantage for like living in the area?
No,
like do we? Okay.
Okay.
you're still young. Doesn't change how good you are at tent building, besides your natural ability. So is that everyone?
I think so.
Okay. Okay, Sermis is just lumped in. Got an 18, 16,
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
12. Okay. So we're gonna say Terry and Katie, Rashiger and June both do not make the best tent layouts. You guys kind of just ended up giving up and sleeping, just kind of sleeping on the ground. Everyone else can make like a makeshift, like overhead leaf.
A lean-to
Yeah,
sort
a
of
little
thing.
bit. And so does Winnifred.
Wait, she makes like a bad tent.
No, she makes
Oh.
like a little covering for herself and goes to bed. Well, she at least starts to lay down. So before you guys go to bed, is there anything you want to do? You're in the middle of the forest here.
Can I just before like if everybody's like laying down, I just want to like check our surroundings real quick to make sure that
Mhm.
we're
Do
safe.
an insight. Yep. Everything
Can I
looks
go-
perfect.
May I do an insight as well?
Yes, you can.
But I have a quick question about danger sense.
Mm-hmm.
Since I have that, do I like have to ask to use it? Or do
Yeah,
I just know?
I wouldn't. You can sense the presence of danger before your senses would normally allow it. You're intuitive from danger, from traps. You just need to remind me, right? You'd be like, would my danger sense know that would have happened if I say something and
No.
you're like, whoa? Right.
Okay. I'll just make the insight check then. Cool.
12.
You gonna take my nat 20?
Everything looks good.
Damn.
Before we go to bed, can I try to talk to Winnifred one last time?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Really?
So
And
I
she wants.
take no. I'm being really serious. I'm being like very quiet this time. Like I don't know how close we are. Can I like whisper though? So like this is just like between her and I.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I kind of like reach into my pocket for like that crumpled like permission slip she wrote herself, like promising that
Mhm.
she wanted to go with us and that she wouldn't stomp June. And I'd be like, I just hand it to her. I'd just be like, can we be friendsies again? And I just kind of like hand it, kind of like,
she doesn't
kinda, like, walk
say it.
away.
Give me a persuasion.
please.
Why do you want to be?
Please,
She
why? Every
doesn't-
time!
She doesn't give any reaction or care in the
Please.
world.
So, okay, I just kind of stand there awkward, like, alright, nighty-night.
So as you head back, you notice that Winnifred, while she has her bed made, is sitting up in bed and kind of looking around. She hasn't said anything to you though, but I mean, yeah. Is everyone else going to bed? Everyone ready?
Yeah, let's go to
I
bed.
guess so.
All right. I want everyone to give me a
Not initiative, please, for the love of God.
perception check with disadvantage.
Yeah.
So we have
Perception?
a 7. Yeah. So what do we
Yes.
have? A 10, a 7, an 11, an 8.
Wait, Wait.
Well, it's a 10, a 7, a 4.
And a 10.
Oh,
I got a 3.
Wait, why is
Three.
it split in two like that? I thought it was left was advantage, right was disadvantage.
No, disadvantage
It's just
is
two
always
rolls. It's just two
the
rolls.
lower roll.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm always taking the lower. You guys sleep peacefully, and you wake up early the next morning. It is now the 13th of March, the day after the festivities. You awaken to a beautiful, glistening forest. It is almost the exact same as when you had first walked into it. The rivers still glow. The leaves still spin. As you wake up and stretch, it's just a good old morning. What does everyone do?
Can I look for things like berries? Can I make
Yeah,
breakfast
give me
like
an-
a little
give me an
bowl?
insight.
Is Winnifred still there?
Yeah, can I do a head count?
yeah. Can I check for the giant?
With a 17, you look around, and everything seems to be good. Except there is one empty bed.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, no, that was me. That was me. I was looking for food.
Yeah,
Oh, but that was just part of it. Okay.
you did find food,
Oh.
but you also see that there is someone missing.
The giant's gone.
I
Are we?
pretended
Are there any like footprints around? You know, like
Give me a nature check. Or a survival, either one.
oh,
We'll see what you get higher on, actually.
okay. Do survival
Do
too.
survival. I would let you do both. You see the initial footprints of hers heading to the direct south of the campsite. But after that, they're gone. You literally
So
can't
she
track
she
it.
headed back?
No, because you guys came from the west. You're heading east. She went south.
So she's
And,
going
what's south
towards
of us?
Tunium,
Tunium.
or like that direction. Kind of.
We were in,
Or no, she's
no,
going
we
more
were in
towards, like,
Ralvarum.
the
We were
mountains.
heading this way, and she went. So she just went like off the trail, like just straight up, like into the woods.
Looks like it.
Okay.
Well, we should probably leave her to do as she wishes.
Terry, are you still here, by the way?
No. Look at this.
No.
Her connection.
Yeah, she needs to
Yeah.
come back. Yep, there
Oh,
we go.
boy.
Perfect timing.
Terry.
Hello.
Terry.
My internet failed. I am
That's
so
okay.
No,
sorry.
you're good. You're good.
No,
You're
you're
good.
fine.
We can edit this in post.
Did I miss anything?
What did you last hear?
All I know is that I asked for a head count.
Um,
And then
as
guys,
as
died.
everyone wakes up, William notices that there is a bed that is not filled, and Big Lady does seem to be gone. Her footprints are heading south, direct south. And you guys came from the west, you're heading east, and they are going south.
And I think we should not look for her.
I mean, we were just dropping her off anyways. Let's just let her be.
We can't. Yeah, I don't know if we can find her.
Yeah, that'd be
I-
way
Can I
out of our
just-
way.
Can I just holler to see if she's nearby? Maybe she just went for like a sit to like be sad.
Sure.
Or
Go ahead.
Can I-
kiss,
What would I do? Like what is that? Like if I just holler?
Survival.
Like her-
You would have to see if you could yell through the woods convincingly. You pretty much just give like a hoot and a holler. You're like, Winnifred! And nothing.
Dinner's ready! I'm holding like a bowl of berries.
And with a
Nothing.
handkerchief, young sir.
You get nothing.
Soups. Can I like look around? Can I try to like
Yeah.
do, like a quick little follow the
Yeah, give
footprints,
me a survival
like, kinda look.
to look around.
Alright.
Another survival. check.
Brothers, please pray for me. Brothers!
I didn't.
Well,
Take
while you look around, you don't find her,
Oh
but
my
you
God.
notice that at her campsite, your lunch pail is sitting there with the note. You left the note there, right?
I gave
Your
it to her.
your lunch pail and your note is sitting there by her bedside, along with what appears to be a satchel that is empty, but it looks like a coin purse.
So I don't think she left, y'all. Like, I think she might have just walked off. Maybe she was like looking around or looking for something, or maybe she just went for a walk. But I don't like her stuff's here. I don't think she left. You know? I don't think we should leave a 15-year-old girl in the middle of nowhere by herself, especially with her being in like the distress she's in. Like, she's had a lot go on in the past, like not even 24 hours. Like we all have, but especially so. Like with her being pretty young. Like I don't think we should just, throw a towel in, leave the kid in the woods,
Well, how long do you think we should wait then? I mean,
I
we've
say
got
we leave
a
her.
whole bunch of things we need to do.
I mean, if you guys want to like head up, I can wait here.
I'm leaving you here by
Can I
yourself.
look around a
Didn't
little
you
bit, just like
almost
in
die
the
to the
general
same
area,
person,
and
like,
like call
twice?
out her name or anything?
Didn't you almost die to this chick twice?
Well, honestly, like if this is how I die, this is how I die. Honestly, it's unavoidable at this
If
point. I'm not
William's
really
staying,
adding
I'm
much.
staying because I don't trust William to be by himself.
Look, I
Sorry,
want to
bud.
check in on my parents.
I go for a high five. Babysitter gang.
Well, we
It's
just
just
wait a
really
little
soft.
bit and then
It's a
we
soft
leave.
high five.
It's
Oh, you
more you're
get.
just putting my hand down.
You know,
Like,
June and I could go scout ahead to see if Rami's even existent
Standing.
anymore.
okay.
And then you guys could all stay here. We'd only be gone a couple
Or
hours. I think.
maybe one of us should go, because like I mean they don't know the woods as great as we do.
As long as they stay here.
We should be okay. I think you should both go together. Or someone else go with one of you. But I don't think anyone should be alone. Like, that probably is a good...
Mind you, you are about 20-minute walk away, so it'd be a 40-minute round trip to check, come back.
Would that be enough time to see if she comes back?
Do we have any, like, pen and paper on us?
Yeah, of course.
At all? Can we leave her a note and let her know that we just went on? That way she can either join back up with us or
She might
can
not know the
continue to do her
way.
own thing. It's a path, though. Like, she should be able to figure it out. If she's able to find her way out wherever she wanted to go and she's able to come back, I'm sure she'll be able to figure out where to go.
Okay.
I still vote for hanging around here.
I'm
Well,
still
I
voting for
need
leaving,
a
whatever.
choice.
Okay.
You can put it to a vote if you'd like.
We should
Here.
do a vote.
At least I will go if somebody wants to come with me. Maybe two of us can go to Bairami to see what the situation is over there. But wait, what if it's
Okay, all in favor of us going as a group and leaving a note, say aye. Aye.
Sick.
Okay. All of us
I
in
don't want to
favor.
just leave her, but like, Mom and Dad
All of us
could be
in favor in
trouble.
splitting up, say aye.
Aye.
Do I
I
get
don't
to leave still?
know.
Then who wants to go to Barami with us?
Stand back for Winnifred.
I'll stay
Okay.
here because William can't defend himself.
Oz,
Thanks, Mom.
What?
Don't
I'm
call me
sorry.
Mom.
Is that it? Repeat.
are you going to come with us or stay here?
What are you guys going to do?
We're going to check Bairami.
I'm going with you guys.
Okay.
Not a fan of the giant.
We'll be back maybe
40 minutes, an hour?
I would say
Within
like
an
an
hour.
hour to 2 hours at most.
Can
If
I give them
anything
the
happens outside of that and we aren't back by then, you might want to come get us.
Okay. Before they leave, can I hand them their breakfasts that I've made? That's like little berries and like little leaf
course.
bowls that I've fashioned.
Aw.
All right, here you go,
Are
gang.
these healthy
Can I
berries?
check to make sure?
Can
any of
you-
these
Yeah,
berries are
no, I ate a
poison?
Yeah.
bunch of them.
Yeah, hey, really quick, can you give me a survival check?
Me?
Yeah.
All of us, or
Yeah, you give him the food.
Can I check the berries myself?
Sure.
Do I do survival?
Yeah. Yeah, these look fine.
You guys are gonna vomit.
They look
I
fine.
ain't trusting it.
Can
I down
I
it.
do a survival check?
Sure. Yeah, these look fine. These look great.
Oh,
These look so
Wow.
good.
Is that
Raw
two
sugar,
nat
please.
ones?
Raw sugar, raw
I'll
sugar.
take a survival check. I have a 0 on survival, but
So do I. Oh, thank God.
These
what
look-
are you taking?
These look fine.
Are you
Okay.
taking disadvantage rolls? What are you taking? Are you
They look fine. They look fine. I down them. I'm just like, thank you so much, William. Can I call you Willie?
Oh yeah, no, I love that, Willie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I call you
Thanks,
Dick? Can I
Willie.
call you Dick?
I'm afraid you might hurt me if I say no.
Oh shoot! I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what just
Can
happened.
you make an Arcana check on these
What are you
berries?
blowing up
Are they
now?
enchanted? Are they
These
enchanted?
magical berries?
Okay.
Are they enchanted?
All right. So then
I'm
we'll
just
head
standing
off.
here with 2 bowls. I'm like really sad because Winnifred doesn't have hers. But I made her breakfast.
So I guess some of us leave.
3 leave for by Raimi. 2 stay back.
We vibing.
We're going to skip to these 2 moments in time.
Gross.
50 minutes passes. As
15 or 50?
50. As the 2 of you
Right.
wait in the forest, you hear a rustling come from the south side of the trees. As you listen,
I ready my battle axe.
Okay, I
And-
just look like a floating head right now.
yeah,
I've been laughing about that the entire time.
yeah,
I like ready my bowl of berries for Winnifred.
as
Breakfast!
as the leaves rustle and jostle, Rashiger, I need you to give me an insight check.
Yeah.
No, give me perception. Sorry.
I need to turn on a light. I'll be right back.
They're both zeros anyway. What does it matter? Okay.
This is probably her. And
I'm still ready.
you're ready, and as the rustling continues, you begin to see a figure appear on all 4s as it marches through the woods, and this appears to just be a deer.
Can I try to hand it a berry?
Yeah.
I just very gently, like, kind of hold out my hand. If it doesn't accept it, I kind of roll it across the ground.
You roll it across the
Okay.
ground to this deer that is more than 50 feet away. You misinterpreted the distance heavily when you held your hand out. And as this berry rolls across, the deer does not care about this berry and just continues walking.
I know.
That's
Can
you're
I
fine.
throw a
such
javelin to
bard.
try and kill it and eat it?
Yeah. Give me a survival. Straight
Do I-
survival and
Wait.
strength.
What if the deer's Winnifred?
Survival and strength check?
Yeah, so do strength first to see if you can hit it.
Oh,
You
fuck, I
absolutely hit
survival
it.
first.
Oh, well,
I
That's
start
do your
survival.
do your strength. Yeah, you hit it and you literally kill it in one javelin throw straight through the heart. And you are able
I'm
to
down.
skin
I'm
and
in
eat
tears.
this.
I'm in tears.
Woo!
I'm
Do we
losing
get
my
any-
As-
Is really my last vegan?
Do you
As
get any leftover
Yeah.
meat?
yeah. As you skin
How
this,
much?
as you skin
Leftover
this with
meat.
your survival, this is what you do, right? You're used to this. As you skin this to your open, as you peel back its felt, you hear a horrific explosion far in the distance to the east. You hear a cacophonous as the trees shake and rumble as leaves fly off. Give me a dexterity saving throw, both of you that are in the woods.
Got a
12.
12.
Where? Oh. Oh!
Sir,
Can I like
No.
cling to Rashiger? Like, can I?
yes, you are the
No.
reason that Rashiger is about to take 4 points of damage as you hold on for dear life and crush Rashiger basically as you two tumble backwards against a giant tree branch that cuts Rashiger very, very badly, but you are protected from it. So you take 4 points of damage. Rashiger,
Wait, so I'm why?
you're good.
Like I caused. Yeah, no, but like I caused.
Yeah,
I caused
because
her
you
to
held
get
on
hurt.
to them.
Ah,
And we
I'm
cut
not thinking
over
about it.
we cut over to the east. As you guys get out of the woods, you see Raimi is pretty much perfectly fine. There's nothing. No smoke, no flame. Everything's good. It's been about
How far-
25
how far
it's
is
been
our
about
house?
25 minutes. Your house is way on the other side of town. This is like a 2-hour walk.
2-hour walk.
To the other side of the town. Yeah, there's a big town. it's a more spread out town. It's a rural town more than anything. So it would take you a while. But you guys, 25 minutes, you're there. Everything looks good. So I assume you guys are heading back.
Yes, probably.
You
There's
guys
not
go
really
back.
anything.
I just want to say hi to Mom and Dad. I just want to see Mom and Dad.
Okay, but make it quick, as
Okay,
fast as
okay.
you can.
I'll be back
I'm
in
going
like
to
4
expect
hours.
you- What time is it right now?
Right now, I'm going to say after walking, it's about 9:15 a.m.
Okay, and it's like a 2-hour walk there, 2-hour walk.
So by
I'm
like
gonna expect you no
9:40...
later than like 3.
Huh?
Great
I'm gonna
math.
expect you back no later than like 3 today.
3? Okay. I'll be back. So I head into Bayrami.
As you're heading back to the woods with Kalik.
Yes.
Okay, as you walk back, about 25 minutes in, you are literally like minutes away from the other two. A huge explosion from the east erupts, and you guys need to make me dexterity saving throws.
Nice.
Sorry.
Nice one, Kayshawn.
I'm driving.
How did
Doing
we
great.
get such opposites? Like-
As you are pushed, Kayshawn, you are absolutely ravaged by the blast. As it catches you off guard, your foot catches under a tree branch as the eruption goes off, and your entire ankle snaps as your foot is caught
shit.
under this log, and you fall face forward, and you take 8 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Is our health back up
we have-
to like the highest, like the max after the long
No,
rest?
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, long rest.
Oh,
You
wow,
guys are
we're
maxed, and your hit
So
dice are
everything is-
back.
Okay, gotcha.
And your spell slots, everything, but that's not what's important. Your ankle is
Exactly.
broken. Kalik, you, as you are walking back, feel this eruption. You see Oz, you hear the of his ankle as blood begins to pour out of his leg, and you are pushed onto the ground, but catch yourself without much issue. June.
Oh no. Wow, did I make the wrong choice?
As you
No!
approach the town of Bayrami, only 25 minutes into the town, you see the beginning of the town begin to form. The archway with the giant sign that says Bayrami, and you see the town that you know and love. To the far right of the town is a large, wide, expansive set of field that is growing wheat this season. Wheat that expands farther than the eyes can see. Small farmhouses placed in it, shacked with hay bales. To your left, you see the beginning, the entrance of town where they have the little tourist area. They have a handful of shops. You see your grandparents' old shop that is now kind of decrepit and old since they passed away is still there that you love. And as you walk into town, far in the distance, about maybe a mile away, you see in the sky what appears to you to be an asteroid begin to fly out of the sky. And as the fire trail begins to streak through the sky like a plane in free fall, it smashes into the ground, and as it collides, you see the literal tectonic plates of the earth begin to shift and ebb and flow as the ground itself ripples against the recoil and the grass retracts itself from the layer of dirt that is its foundation. As the entire world begins to spin, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. I need you to make me a constitution saving throw. I need to see something.
I swear.
As the ground shifts and the tectonic plates begin to open, as the ground itself begins to divide, The rubble of the city in front of you begins to shoot forward, and across your chest you feel your body begin to become riddled with wooden spikes and skewers as townhouses and barns become part of yourself as you are pinned onto the ground under the rubble with shards of wooden spikes stuck through your body. You take 18 points of damage.
18?
As you are smashed into the ground, and you are covered under a barn side roof. And as you lay there, you instantly go unconscious after maybe 2 or 3 seconds of seeing this sight. And in those moments, all you can hear are the screams for a quarter of a second of women behind you before you are gone. And that is where we leave off until next week. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back next Friday with episode 5. Thank you so very much for joining us.
What? Why? I just wanted to see my parents. I just wanted to see my parents. Brandon.
I'm sorry.